Everyone, it's Amelia from Amelia Sells, and tonight is What the Heck Wednesday at 5:30 Central Time, which is the time right now. I don't know why I said that, but I hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope you guys had a great week so far. I really just it might be kind of a shorter show tonight. I'm getting ready to go on a trip, so I am going to be I have a lot of stuff to do, but I wanted to do my show tonight. Before I forget, because I always forget, I will not be having a working hangout tomorrow because I will not be here to have one. So, that is what's going on. The first thing I was going to talk about was my listing goal. Hi, Todd, that I set last week. I am totally not meeting it at all. I set 100 listings at the end of last week. I really didn't work very much on listing as I should have because I had other stuff going on. Same thing kind of this week. This week I did do a little bit better, but I really only got 30 some listings done out of the 100 I wanted to. So I really need to work on. I might just set it at 50 and then work from there. I know 100 should be attainable, but obviously for me it's not right now. But I'm still going to work towards it. One of these days I will actually make one of my goals. So I wanted to talk about, on the show I just talk about kind of what's happening, my new goals, anything's happening new with eBay or I don't know, Posh, anything selling related. See my cat back there. And yeah, that's what we talk about. The first thing I was going to talk about was the 14-day sales thing that was lifted for eBay, that you don't have to wait 14 days to put your item on sale, which is really nice. But because we don't have to wait now, and that's great for me because I have a category in my store that is just like old stock. It's a secondary category. It's not the first one on any listing, but I always like putting that on sale really a high percentage, and I could do it, but it was a little bit harder to do it with that restriction. But since they lifted it, I will at some point, definitely take advantage of that. My only concern with it is that after the holidays, they are going to get rid of it. Because they said I don't know if they are. That's just my concern. Because they did say they were going to reevaluate it in 2019. So I think if they do, we're going to be ready for it anyways because we've already had to deal with it. I hope they don't. I hope they keep it. But I think it's great that they've lifted that restriction, right? For us to be able to run sales. So let's see. My short-term goals for the next couple of days, well, tomorrow and tonight I'm going to take a break. I'm not going to do a whole lot of listing until later tonight, maybe. I'm thinking I might do another working thing like I did last night. Anybody's welcome to join just to get stuff done before I leave the next day. Because I do have some listings I want to get done on eBay. Because I got 11 done today on Posh, but I haven't done my eBay ones yet. So I hope everybody's sales are going good. How are your sales, Todd? How are they doing? So that's my goal, and to get everything set up for it's easy for my husband to ship while I'm gone, because my desk is a mess. So let me think. I'm almost at Posh Ambassador status. All I have left is a love note, which is great because I already bought something, so hopefully I can fulfill that requirement soon. Hope everything looks okay. And the stream's not too bad. We did have a lot of rain here this week. It's flooding. Didn't rain today yet, so that's good. But okay. Awesome, Todd. Haven't sold anything overnight? Yeah, I haven't sold anything today yet. But yeah, it did rain a lot this week from Thursday to yesterday. I think the total was about 11 inches of rain, so it's been flooding and all that fun stuff. It's supposed to rain Friday. Start raining again, so yay. So I guess since I don't really have a whole lot to talk about tonight, I will do my 2 sales, my 1 fail, and 1 listed, I guess, is what it looks like. I have, maybe. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, share. And here's our sold. So this site I have had for quite a while, and he finally sold. I kept him pretty high. I started him at 75, but I dropped him down to 65, and somebody offered me 50, so I went ahead and sold it. And it is a old, or I think it's old. I just said I didn't know what the age was of it, so I didn't put that it was old. I think it might be a little bit older, not like super old though. It's a metal bank with a pig and gnome, and it had never been open. This was still sealed, and it did have like a penny inside of it, which I put in the listing. It had some wear from storage, but it was pretty cool. So that was a $50 sell. Hopefully it gets there okay. It was heavy. It was like 3 pounds, and it's really little. The next thing I sold was this American Girl dog. Now, these aren't all my sales. I only just picked like 2 of the ones that I like, I guess. So this one was stained, and she had marks all over her, and she was kind of loose. And when I found her at the bins. I only paid probably about $2 for her. That's kind of blurry. So my photos are blurry. I am getting better at using my camera on my phone. I'll show and it had like red marks. She wasn't in the best condition. I did list her for 40, and it just said Pleasant Company right here. And I think a lot of people looked over her at the bins because she's just like thrown about because of this. Usually the newish American Girl dolls have American Girl real big on their tag. And I don't know if some of them are like this, but this one said exclusively for American Girl. So it was probably I don't know if it was an earlier one or if it was just one that they made a different company. I don't know. But I seen that. I was like, bingo. So somebody did a best offer for $35. And she was like, please accept my offer. Something her little girl wanted one to fix up. So plus it was a very reasonable offer. Okay, we'll go to my sale fail, which is this lovely cake and food decorating ideals by Wilton. I've had this forever. I got it at auction in a box of things, and usually I do okay with like different cooking pamphlets and stuff. This one, not so much. It was more of like plus my pictures were not the greatest, but it was written on, and it was more of like a catalog than anything. See, it had all the cool graphics in it from their supplies that you could get. This was an old picture. You can tell I have my hands in it. My trusty red ruler that I lost somewhere in my room and I have never ever found. Yeah. So this thing sold for, I don't even remember how much it sold for. I think it was like $4. It was very, very low. Yeah, I think it was $5, I think. 4 or 5. I forgot to pull up exactly how much it was, but I know it was a very small amount of money. and I was just happy to get rid of it. Okay, the next item is one that I listed recently, and I just want to show it because I thought it was cool. Which I'll zoom in on him. This is a ashtray, and it has 2 holes here. I don't know if I've shown this on one yet. It has 2 holes here, and he has a bee on his nose, and it's an ashtray, and the smoke comes out of his. And I think he looks like a sailor, so I put that and I couldn't find another one just like this one, so I did list it quite high, and I got an offer on it for like 15, and I countered, but they didn't accept it, which the other ones are going for about $25, $15. But this one, there's not another one like it on there yet, or sold or anything. It's a different type, I think, or just style than the ones that are on there. So I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to stop screen sharing for just a oh, let's see. Hi, Cindy. Just make sure. So this thing and he's kind of funky looking, right? So let me stop screen sharing for a minute, then I'm going to go back to it. Just where I can see the chat and everything. Okay. What's OMG, Cindy? So I'm going to do the can't remember what I was going to say. Okay, so sales have been picking up for me, so that's great. I've been doing okay. Like today, though, I haven't had any, which probably because I haven't listed anything on eBay. I am trying to share more on Posh. I am trying to list more on Posh. So hopefully I can start sourcing more clothing. I still haven't figured that out that's one hurdle I'm still always kind of running into is not finding quality clothing here. And I don't need to source a lot of it. I just want enough to last me a week, of listing quite a few items. So hopefully with me listing more on Posh, sales will pick up on there. So, okay. I'm going to do the what the heck item a little bit different tonight. So I know what it is. I'm going to show it and see whoever's in the chat, which I don't think there's very many, not too many, but the people are here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it greatly. I'm going to show a picture of it because I actually went to my dad's house and he has a lot of cool stuff. So I got a few pictures of a few items for the next few weeks that I can show. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show it, see if you guys know what it is, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I did some research on it. So I think that will be kind of fun. It'll be a little bit different, but I think it will be cool. Okay, so I'm going to have to share my screen again. So if you guys aren't watching, watch for the next few minutes. Okay, share. Okay, so this is the item. Can you guys see it? The picture? It's metal. It has 4 can you see it? Hopefully you can see it. Is it sharing it okay? It has 4 loops right here, and then it has a spiral. Is it showing okay? I hope it's showing okay. So does anybody have any guesses of what it is? I have other pictures. So I'll go to another picture. Here's one of the loops, a little bit more. That's a good guess. And there's the curl. And it's pretty tall. I would say it's about 4 feet or 5 feet tall. Maybe even taller. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's probably about 4.5 feet. 4 feet tall. So it's pretty tall. So it's not the multi-dog groundscape, but that's a good guess. It kind of looks like one of those. Okay. Cindy, do you have a guess? And it's metal. And they're old. They're quite old. I don't think they they don't really use them anymore. I think a lot of them are found in this class flowing around. That's a good guess too. Okay, well, I will tell you guys what it is. So it does kind of look like that though. This item is a Calvary corkscrew fence post. It's basically a portable fence post. What they would do is they would screw this corkscrew part into the ground, and they'd put them all in they put several of them in the shape of I don't know, a square probably, and then they would run rope through each of these eyelets, and they would make basically a portable corral for horses. And these were used, around Civil War time for the cavalries and stuff. And basically around from the research I did, most of them seem to date from around the late 1800s. I couldn't find any listed or anything. I did find one that had sold, a set of one that have sold. They aren't worth too much, just because what I had read is that they're worth from about $10 to $40 each, just depending. But the thing that about online sales is that the weight of them, they'd be really heavy to ship and probably kill the sale. So, but they're very interesting. It's a cool part of history. They do several of these, and they put a rope through them. So I thought it was cool. My dad has had it for a while. But yeah, it's really cool. Can you imagine screwing that into a piece of ground though? That would take a lot of work by hand. Okay, let me go to stop screen sharing. Maybe I can find my page again. There we go. So I thought that was a cool piece. So the next couple weeks, that's what we're going to be doing, just looking at photos, because I have a couple more items I got pictures of from him that are really cool. So I think that's all I have. Does anybody have anything to add or questions or anything? Like I said, it's going to be a little bit shorter tonight because I didn't really have time to plan much. Just because I've been running around busy trying to get stuff done before I leave. Like I said, maybe really late tonight, probably after 10, might go live and do a working hangout. Not sure though. We'll see how exhausted I am. But if nobody has anything else, I guess I will let everyone go or see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for being here in the chat. Yeah, no problem. And thank you for everybody that watches this later. I will see you guys next week on What the Heck Wednesday at 5:30 Central Time. And I hope everybody has a great rest of the week. And I won't see you before the weekend probably. So hopefully you have a great weekend. Bye, guys.